ask you something. Is being high at work ever okay? Ever?
Ask Lance.
When is it not
Yeah,
okay?
Lance, all right. Well, a woman writing for MarieClaire.com recently revealed that she smokes marijuana before going to work every single day because she's got anxiety issues and it helps her. She's a concierge at a hotel in Portland. She says she also gets high during her work breaks, even though it's against her company's policy because it makes her better at her job. She has to deal with a lot of issues that come up. So what do you think?
I could see how this would help a concierge for sure. There's some things you don't want to be.
Why?
Well,
First of all, I think they're high out
I
there.
know they're all like,
I think they're high.
well,
I
there are
understand.
definitely some jobs you don't want to be high for, you know, construction work, all that type of stuff.
This
but
one,
but
piloting,
this job, there's no way I
But
could be
she's
high
in
doing this.
Portland. I mean, how much stuff she doing in Portland, she got to be high. I could see if she was in New York City, then you probably won't be on crack or something.
But what's the difference between popping a pill for anxiety and then smoking a little pot for anxiety?
But if you're in a job that makes you that anxious, I would say switch your career. Yeah. If you're that anxious that you have to smoke every day.
You don't, and I partake, we know this, I've talked about this, and people said stop saying it because it's a problem, but I'm letting everybody know it's not a problem. I know in my reality when I'm in the clouds.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, well, that's what I call it. When I'm in the clouds, I think all kinds of things are amazing. I have this world that's just so amazing, and then when I wake up out of it, I realize everything's a disaster.
Yeah. But then how can you... See, that's what I don't get. Then how can you function? I know there were functioning alcoholics as well.
No, but have you ever gone to a lunch and had a glass of wine and then gone back to work? I think it's like the same thing. You're a little looser, but I don't think I could think and work clearly.
I can't even come to work hungover. Like, just the idea of
I can come to work hungover.
I can't
Stop taking one for the team.
I can't perform. I can't even imagine being able to.
But
how could you focus?
It affects people in different ways. Yeah, there are some highly functioning potheads out there, and some people will say, "Oh, I can smoke a little pot, and I'm the best driver." I know for a fact.
Well,
if I
you
smoked some
never
pot,
should.
I would never. I could never drive a car if I ever smoked pot.
I like how you do this the whole time. It's like this, and it's like that.
I don't know. I think she should get a new job where she isn't so anxious. That's what I think. I think she should just chill. Do you remember the days when doctors would work 100 hours a week, sometimes 36 hours at a time, particularly interns or residents? Well, in 2003, new guidelines for doctors limited them from working such long hours in order to avoid mistakes caused by sleep deprivation. It was a good idea at the time. Well, now other doctors are saying the benefits of shorter hours are outweighed by the fact that patients are often passed off to so many doctors that can lead to mistakes because everybody's looking at your chart, so many more people, and there's more likelihood of an error. So would you rather have your doctor exhausted, but it's the doctor you know, or would you rather have doctors who are well-rested but may not be well-read into your chart?
And I think that's what it is. I think it's
nurses,
about the information. Now, if I go see a doctor and they say, well, we're here to talk to you about your prostate exam, then it's a problem.
Right.
Okay? So he's definitely not looking at my chart. So pay attention.
I think it depends on the what they're doing. What kind of if we're going into surgery or if we're going to do something extensive, I want someone well rested.
But I want my doctor if it's going to be surgery. I don't want somebody I've never known.
But after 36 hours, imagine your doctor's on call and has to perform surgery. And would you want that doctor?
No.
It's like flying a plane.
If it's all equaling out, you know, let's look after the doctors. Give them some rest. So I'll choose the.
But they're showing that it really doesn't make a difference.
I know, but there's something about it. Like, I like fresh produce. I like fresh sheets. I want a fresh doctor.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just where I am. Sorry.
Great analogy, Ralph.
I'm gonna make a T-shirt of that.
Yeah, but
It's even more the nurses, I think. When I've been in the hospital, Rich has been in the hospital, the turnover of the nurses, there's so many, and they work so hard. They're great, but in the course of a day, you might have 5 or 6. That's a lot of people coming and switching on and off with whoever you are, you know.
But it's the profession of being in the health profession, like a nurse or a doctor, they are on their feet for long amounts of hours. They all need the rest. My sister's a nurse. It's a long,
I'm tired just thinking
thankless
about it.
profession sometimes.
All right. Can you tell the difference? Now, this is might be a trick question here, between a dog and a bagel?
Right.
Oh, look at you like,
confused.
oh. Okay, it sounds ridiculous. Well, think again. Check out this series of photos going viral on Twitter of bagels next to curled up puppies. It's hard to tell which is which. Until you bite into it, you will not be sure. How cute is that, though?
I love this picture
Love
so much.
this.
It's very
It's
clever.
the neck, and it's like that little button, that little
It's
hole.
so sweet.
They do. Little wiener dogs curled up look like bagels.
And then they did the same thing with Labradoodles, and they put them next to fried chicken, and they have the same sort of
That
thing.
was
So that
uncanny.
that's
That's
really
my
cute.
favorite.
So once again, it begs us to answer, are we having bagels and fried chicken today,
We
Mary?
are not having either of those, but those dogs are cute enough to eat.